Hi everyone, welcome to Battlestar Galactica, the channel dedicated to the memorabilia surrounding the Galactica universe and beyond. And in today's episode, we're going to take a look at a very unique piece, the Strange Aliens from the TV Space Saga 4-pack. Now, Mattel offered this originally at the 1979 New York Toy Fair, and it was still available all the way up to 1980 December, which is amazing. The show had been off the air since the spring of 1979, but retailers could have still ordered this all the way up to that Christmas season, and they did. This was a very popular item for 2 years. Now, there's a reason why this 4-pack does not include Lieutenant Starbuck and Commander Adama. They were part of a 6-figure set that was offered only for 1 year as a department store exclusive. And I recently did a video on that set. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It is also really cool and unique. Now, this set obviously has the bad guys, including the good guy, the Daggett. And there's a reason why Mattel never called the Daggett by its name, Muffet. And I will talk about that in a future episode. But here you have the Ovion with his 4 arms. He was a really cool looking alien. Obviously, the Cylon Centurion, which was the best-selling figure in the entire Mattel line. The worst-selling figure in the Mattel line, the Imperious Leader, in his darker maroon robe, which was really cool. And obviously, the Daggett in his updated colors. The original release was tan, and then Mattel did a running change where they made him darker to better reflect the droid's look on the TV show. And then they used the same elements that were on the individually carded figures, the Galactica, the Vipers, and the attacking Cylon Raiders. Just classic images used by Mattel. And here are the 4 figures out of the box. They're still attached to their backing card. Now, the Cylon Centurion's rifle was originally taped to the back there on the yellow cardboard, but the tape that Mattel used disintegrates over time, and I didn't want that rifle floating around in the box, so I just put him in the Cylon's hand. In a second, you're going to see how Mattel tied them into this backer board just with a bunch of twist ties and tape. Now, I talked about why this set was available all the way up to December of 1980, and that is because of Galactica 1980. Now, when ABC pulled the plug on the show, Universal was in shock and Mattel was in shock. They were selling a ton of Battlestar Galactica product, but Universal told Mattel that there was a new show in the works that ABC was going to be putting on the air, a cheaper version of Battlestar Galactica, a show that we all know as Galactica 1980. Now, retailers also had a hard time keeping most of the Galactica product line in stock in 1979. They also were told about this new show, so they ordered this set. And that is the reason why Commander Adama and Starbuck were not in the 4-pack, because Mattel wasn't sure they were going to appear in the show. Universal would not commit to that, even though Lorne Green did get picked up to be in the show, and Lieutenant Starbuck was in one episode, the very best Return of Starbuck episode. Now, the graphics here are the exact same used on the 6-pack exclusive set, and there is the infamous clause that says these action figures are not compatible with the ships that Mattel used, and I'm going to talk about that in a future episode. They didn't bother updating the Daggett figure there. His color is still the tan version, which was used on the individually carded figures. Now, this set, again, is very unique. It is not rare at all. At any given time, there are a few of these on eBay, but it is very expensive. Expect to pay between $300 and $600 for a version of this in excellent condition. It is great because collectors love the uniqueness of it. It looks awesome on a shelf, especially alongside the individually carded figures. And it's just a great set because of the alien figures. Now, another thing that occurred during 1980, this show was a huge hit in syndication. I actually have some advertisements of it being broadcasted in different markets around America 3 times a day. That is how popular Battlestar Galactica was and how stupid ABC was in canceling the show. Just unbelievable. They had no foresight that if they had just stuck with the show for a second year, it would have been a huge hit like Star Wars and Star Trek. So here you have this unique set, the 4-pack of Alien figures, including the good guy Daggett there, that Mattel offered for 2 years. It was finally discontinued in 1981, but it still could be found on retailer shelves at a discounted price. That is where this one came from. It was purchased from Child World in 1981 for less than $4, which is amazing. Just take a look at that price tag. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe to the channel so I know you're out there. Hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great Galactica day, everyone.